First, before we get started with speakers, I want to just mention a couple of the groups that are out here today. We have, carrying on in the tradition of his father, James Crook from the Coalition of Connecticut Sportsmen. His father has been a lobbyist in this state for over 35 years. And today, when he comes up to speak later, we are actually effectively passing the torch to his son. And a lot of things in Connecticut probably would have been a lot worse for us over the years had it not been for his father, Robert.
Amen.
We have also the 1 Million Moms Against Gun Control. They have a table over there. They are a new organization that has formed since the horrible Sandy Hook tragedy, and we need groups like that. We need groups to take an active role in doing what they do, and we'll let them tell you what they do later. We also have we're going to have Chris Fields here, who is the sort of the chairperson for the Restoration Coalition. He was unable to make it today, Green Beret, and we're really sorry he could not be here today. We also had Scott Ennis, who was going to be here today, and I received a text from him a little while ago, and he has a condition that's part of his disability that, as of the last minute, will not permit him to be here today. Again, we have the Oath Keepers. We have the Connecticut Conservatives are over here running a table. It's Mark Minich and Judith Randall. So if you want to stop by and say hello to those folks, they're over here. I've already read the safety and security information, so I do not have any prepared words today myself, but I would like to say a couple things before I introduce the speakers. Again, my name is Scott Wilson. I'm the president of the Connecticut Citizens Defense League. And forgive me if I become a little emotional, but I am proud to have a hard-working group of individuals that stand by me, the executive members of our organization. They are the ones that make the things happen that we do. And without them, I don't know where we'd be. And for all the volunteers and all the new faces that have joined our organization in the last few months, we went from literally 2,499 members on December 14th to over 7,000 members as of yesterday. And it has been a very hard few months, hard with the legislation that was jammed down our throats. You see, we had a rally here in January, and the eyes of the world were on us. And long after the law has passed, long after all the mainstream media that was here covering us that day are gone, long after Governor Malloy had his way with us, we are all stuck with the end result, with what he signed into law. And we are stuck with what the leadership in the Republican Party, the leadership, there are a lot of good folks out there on both sides, and I would like to thank the legislators that stuck with us from both parties. I want to say that after a law like that passed, it would be very easy for folks like yourselves to just forget about it, learn to live with it, accept your fate. We are not going to do that. We will use the constitutional process that our forefathers, that our founders, and our framers, the framers, put in place for us to be able to correct a wrong that was done. And that wrong was signed into law in April. And we will use both the courts, and we will also do what we can to unelect the folks that signed that into law. This is what we need to do. We have to do this. Because I read an article today from Wall Street Journal, I think, New York Times, I don't know, but there was somebody from the other side at the end. The last quote was that this is a sustained drive for them, that they are coming back. They are coming back next year and the year after. They're not done. They're never done. They're never satisfied. They're never sated.
Neither are we!
So our organization, CCDL, we are going to fight this in court along with, in conjunction with other organizations such as the Coalition of Connecticut Sportsmen, Hoffman's Gun Center has signed up as well. And behind the scenes, but certainly a part of what's going on, is the National Rifle Association. For the last few years, CCDL has done our very best to solicit volunteers to help good pro-gun candidates run for office. And we have had some help. I don't think people were really aware of how dangerous it was in Connecticut, how one law away we were from having happen what happened to us. We are going to need volunteers to find these candidates that believe in the Second Amendment, that believe in Article 1, Section 15 of the Connecticut State Constitution. And we are going to push, drag, kick them across the finish line to help them get elected next year. Again, as I said, it is very easy to just forget things and forget what happened and go on and yeah, the new laws, and yeah, the new laws. We cannot do that. Again, they are coming for us. They are coming next year for more.